Hey everyone, this clip is brought to you by my new book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing. This book is for you if you want to learn how to keep your investing really simple, really streamlined, or perhaps you want to get to some more advanced investing strategies. Maybe you want to have a look at options, maybe you want to have a look at thematic investing, maybe you want to build a portfolio that is a little bit sexy. Hey, the book is available right now. There's a link below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching and for your support. You'll love this book. Nick and I have thrown everything at it. Enjoy the clip. Rightio, my fourth bootcamp tip. You need to really understand your behavioral blind spots. I've got a confession to make. I think with my diagnosis at the start of the year with ADHD, one of my behavioral blind spots is if I can see it, I'll want to touch it, I'll want to tweak it, I'll want to eat it. I was at a weak spot the other day and I bought a little bag of Allen snakes and I put in the cupboard. I was like, oh, that'll be nice. I can control myself. Like the first day I had like 3 snakes. Yeah, that was good. I went back for a 4th. The next day it's in the cupboard. I'll go and have 1 or 2 little snakies. Ate the rest of the bag. My behavioral blind spot is I can't have ice cream in the house because once I start, I can't stop. Your behavioral blind spots can happen when it comes to your money and investing. Understanding your behavioral blind spots will help you not get invested, because remember, that's the easy part. Understanding your behavioral blind spots will help you stay invested, and that's when you win long term. So, what do I do with my behavioral blind spots? I really identify them, and then what I do is I set up my life so these blind spots aren't hindering my investing. And my general money management. My emergency fund is an offset account, and that's in my internet banking, but they've hidden the account for me, so I can't see it. Because if I see it, I'm like, ooh, there's a nice little pot of money there. Might go and buy something. So that's a behavioral blind spot of me, and I'll emotionally justify it. Oh yeah, like I'll emotionally justify eating those snakes in one sitting the next day, or the whole tub of ice cream. Like you can emotionally justify how it doesn't make sense to put all your money into one dumb investment because everyone's frothing on it. Everyone's talking about it, everyone's getting hyped up and there's hurting behaviors. No, what's your friggin' investing strategy and keep to it. Simple as that. Another behavioral blind spot on the other end of the spectrum, on one end you've got Glenn James, loosey-goosey, can't keep his mitts off, all his investing and needs to fix stuff all the time and end up stuffing it, versus a behavioral blind spot is you get over analyzing, you can't make a decision, you don't invest because you're trying to time the best time, you're trying to find the perfect investment, blah, blah, blah. Both extremes, whether it's politics, whether it's investing, whether it's dieting fads, both extremes, and most things, all extremes on the fringes, they're dangerous places to hang around. So you need to come back to the center. So my question is, what is your behavioral blind spot? Have a bit of an autopsy over the last short while. When have you become unstuck or stuck because of your behavioral blind spot? If you've got that behavioral blind spot of, I need to pick the perfect thing at the perfect time on the perfect day with unicorn tears, sunflower, and some sprinkling of holy water, or maybe you need to say, I'm doing a weekly or monthly automatic investment to a broad-based ETF, and I'm getting on with my life. And you'll find those type of behavioral blind spots, when they both come in from the extreme out of control, sloppy, crazy, put my mitts on it, spend it, want to fix it, or I can't make a decision, this is wild, I'm trying to wait for the right time, the right place, the right day. When both of those behavioral blind spots come into the center, you'll find that they look the same, and that is setting up an automated system into broad-based ETFs, for example, keeping your friggin' mitts off it and letting the market do its thing. Right? So what is your behavioral blind spot? I talk about 2 major blind spots in the book, and the first one being this herding mentality. Someone's talking about it online, everyone's flocking to it. I go to the barber and, people are like, oh, what do you do for work? I'm like, oh, here we go. Oh, I run a podcast. Oh, what's it on? Oh, money. Okay. And then they're just talking to me about crypto. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, if you're trying to strike it rich, it's very rare that it will happen. Chasing ghosts, chasing fast returns, I think is a behavioral blind spot. So, boot campers, fourth tip, identify your behavioral blind spot. Make sure you find out if it's still dictating you or if it's resolved. I don't think we can ever remove behavioral blind spots. We are who we are, but we can put guardrails in place to stop them overcoming us and causing us financial ruin or financial distress.